Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We are back with yet another one. You already know what we like to get into on this channel, so we got a lot of good clips for today too. So let's get right into it.
Imagine what a great project it was. Even if modern humans want to build a pyramid like this, it is never easy. First of all, you need a 200-meter gantry crane, but humans don't seem to have such a high model at the moment. Then we try a crane instead, but that has the problem that the stones transported by the crane would be blocked by the pyramid's tower, and in the end, heavy helicopters would have to be deployed to lift the stones up. So now you know why the pyramids are the first of the 7 wonders. Whoever designed and built the pyramid.
Them pyramids, why? Why do they build pyramids? What is it for? You know, there's a lot of questions behind it. It's a lot of, what's really going on? How did that happen? And why did they do it? It's crazy, man. But we just got to, I don't know, man, just keep learning, really. There's nothing else we can really do. But I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like we just had superpowers back then. It's the only way. We used to have some kind of ability that helped us move objects without, physically touching the object, So probably telekinesis, who knows, man? We probably had stuff like that back then. We fell in frequency. We work jobs now. Like, come on. We fell in frequency that bad, y'all. So who knows? And who knows why they built them? Who knows, man?
Scientists have finally discovered how the pyramids were built. It's unlikely that the ancient Egyptians used water to transport the huge stones for building the pyramids. The stones, some weighing over 100 tons, would have been too heavy to move with the water's buoyancy. Instead, recent investigations suggest that the pyramids were likely made using a pouring method. Scientists have found large deposits of limestone.
This is the biggest mystery that ancient Egyptians left behind.
Copyright.
The 24 stone coffins. Each of these colossal coffins, weighing around 100 tons, was transported into an underground artificial cave system. The coffin situated at the pinnacle of this junction promises to unveil profound secrets. Despite the cave's tight and treacherous corridors, which complicate any transport or crafting process, these coffins were abandoned here as untouched stone blocks. Interestingly, their lids are found at the cave's entrance, suggesting that these enormous stone blocks were imported from outside. To reach their designated chamber, they had to be maneuvered through these confined passageways, where they were then meticulously shaped and set in place. Every coffin is impeccably carved and polished, boasting perfect 90-degree angles. The internal surfaces gleam with such smoothness that they mirror reflections. The feat of carving such intricate designs from solid rock remains a marvel. The stone had to be chiseled on all sides. This craftsmanship is so precise that it almost seems as if these coffins were shaped using modern laser technology. This is the biggest mystery that ancient Egyptians left behind.
Fascinating facts about ancient Egypt.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that stuff is fascinating and interesting. All right, it's the way they was living back then. It's like now we get to look back and be like, dang, why was they doing it like this, and why are we not doing it like this today? But it's a lot of questions and curiosity there. Just curious on how they used to live back then. We're not. I feel like we haven't even we're not even advanced as we used to be. Feel like that's what I feel like.
What doesn't sit well with me is that the guy who wrote the Shadow Work Journal wrote this book around the same time. The book is called Frightening Demons. And the book was so controversial, they actually had to do like a psychological study on him to see if he was going through like a mental breakdown of some sort. Like, that's how disturbing that book was. And he wrote the Shadow Work Journal too, or he came up with the concepts that journal is inspired by. This is the cover of the book. What is going on here? In the book, he talks about demons and how he's communicating with these deities. And this is how he came up for the manuscript for Shadow Work. He even goes on to say, in the darkest Middle Ages, they spoke of the devil, but today we call that neurosis. And this is how he describes the darker, sinister side of the unconscious, and then later goes on to write about the shadow work, which is about unleashing that part of your subconscious. Journals for sale on TikTok Shop for just a couple dollars. If you want to read it at your own risk.
Did y'all see what's happening in Texas? If you have, then you know it is time to stock up. Crazy things are happening left and right, and let me tell you, I do not want to be without my phone. Our phones and our electronic gadgets will get us through the tough times, if and when they do come. And right now, TikTok has the multifunctional hand crank and solar-powered radio. So if the electricity goes out, or if anything happens, we still have the sun to power our electronics. And even if you travel, you know how hard it is to find a plug outside. Right now on TikTok, it's $11.53. But on Amazon, they're running for $30. When I clicked the buy now button, it came up to $22 rounding up. So go ahead and click the card above my name to see what coupon TikTok is giving you. Because at any day, anything can happen, and we want to be prepared with this solar-powered radio. And also follow for more essential finds in travel, health, fitness, and more. Did y'all see what's happening?
But it is true, man. It's better to be prepared than wait to see what happened, right? Definitely need to be doing that, yeah, for real.
Guys, here are a few reasons why I don't trust Elon Musk. 1. His Neuralink chip. The new project that he came out with is disguised to improve humanity's perception and cognition. But in actuality, it's to enslave humanity. It's to stop.
Indeed. See, it's disguised to help us, but it's really to enslave us, y'all. You may think he trying to help us. No. He is trying to enslave the human race, man. Trying to disconnect you from nature. That's too far. To you putting a chip in your brain, hoping you connect to the computer and you control it with your bro, that's too far.
Stop
it's too
us
much.
From being salvageable by our Lord, our Creator, our Father Yeshua when He returns. Second reason. His most recent interview with puppet Don Lemon. He condemned Don Lemon for imposing censorship on Americans. And I thought to myself, well, it's not too bad. Maybe he's a nice guy. Then the Lord showed me another segment of the interview where Elon openly admits to consuming prescription ketamine.
You have a ketamine prescription. Yeah. What's that for? Well, it's pretty private to ask somebody about a medical prescription, Just sort of a negative chemical state in my brain, like depression, I guess.
Now, we all know recreational drugs, alcohol, and even prescription drugs are amongst many portals for our vessels to be possessed by demons, even the devil himself. Like the Bible says, it's witchcraft and sorcery. Therefore, Elon's behavior, projects, and objectives toward humanity are all questionable because he could very well be under the influence of dark entities, and dark entities are spirits and children of Satan. Not only that, Elon
Niggas
is
valid
answer to
points.
his investors, his rich folks. Okay? And we all know billionaires and some millionaires want to enslave humanity. The third reason why I don't trust the guy is, why did you launch rockets to break God's firmament? There, I said it. Why did you attempt to break into the Lord's kingdom, to break into the Lord's throne? What are you trying to do? I know what you're trying to do. Satan and his children are condemned to hell for eternity. Therefore, this is their last attempt. They are trying everything they can to break that firmament, to reach the Lord. But we all know the Lord is impenetrable, and his firmament is as solid as anything you can imagine in this world. That's why when his rockets hit the firmament, they evaporated and curved right back down to Earth.
She right though. They try anything to make sure they stay on this
Why
planet.
didn't you tell us that the Lord's firmament is in place? That the God in the Bible is the truth? I know you know. And lastly, why is the Tesla logo a reflection or representation of the serpent tongue hissing?
It does look like it, don't it? Got the two horns too. Oh.
Hope you enjoy that. Stay vigilant. Stay sober. I love you.
Good point of view, man. I like her point of view right there. With a lot of valid points.
Natural spring water.
That water
That looks so
good.
delicious. Tastes like Nestle.
That water look good. I'm like, I drink some water after that one.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, boy. Try an accent. And he's on the top of a tree. I don't... If he slips, he's done. Just one slip.
How many of y'all ever tried spring water, man? Let me know. Is it really like the hype? Is it really good? Do it really, Let me know in the comments, man. I need to go and try that though. Spring water and stuff like that. I'm gonna look into that.
The Dracos are not hiding anymore. You see, they're gonna make it seem like that people are mentally ill if they see them.
Not a coincidence.
The Dracos are not hiding anymore.
They have been desensitizing us since we were born. And I'll give you some examples. Let's start with the big one. Let's start with words we hear all the time and never even think about. Let's start with the word entertainment. To entertain. What does that mean? To bind or hold. To bind or hold what? An audience's attention. Okay, now let's take the word Hollywood. Where does that come from? Well, Hollywood comes from the holly tree. And the ancient Druids, back in the day, used to take the holly tree, make wands to weave spells, cast spells, or channel spells. And when they needed help, they would consult the magi's or the mediums of the day to help channel their spells to the population. We'll cut to today. What do we have in our houses? We have these black boxes. What are they called? TVs. But if you stop and you say the word television, and when you turn on that television, what do you get? What's the first thing that pops up? A list of channels. And when you turn on those channels, what's on those channels? Programming. They are programming you. They've been programming your whole life. You don't even know it. They do it with your music. They do it with your TV. They do it with your movies. They do it with your games. They have been programming us and programming you since you were little, and you don't even know it because you don't even question it. They have been desensitized.
But it's a good thing that a lot of people don't watch TV no more. Because everybody on TikTok, everybody on YouTube. That's our new TV, right? So we have evolved from that. So what are they doing now? They do it through the social media and stuff like that, man. That's why they have to go so hard. And this is why they want to ban TikTok. Because people speaking the truth on here. They can't win, man. Their time is up, that's all I gotta say. Their time is up. And they know it.
Look at what the sun is doing in Alabama, you guys. This lady says she has been watching the sun for a few days. The other day it was doing this, and today is doing this again. Y'all check it out. Check it out.
2024. I captured this on March 20th at 7.
See the black sun in the middle, the red sun, and then there's another planet right there, y'all. Do you see that? There's a planet right there.
Again, there's a planet underneath it. We're here in Lower Alabama. Sorry, guys, trying to zoom in. It's still pulsating really strongly, like it was the other day. So yeah, I'm trying to zoom in.
Look at that, y'all. That looked just like the moon last night.
Seeing like this even to the naked eye. Try to get it closer. Sorry, you guys. I'm zooming in and zooming out, trying to get it.
Now check this out. And then they told us this in 3-body problem, y'all. The sky started glitching, right? The sky starts glitching. So you have the sun glitching, the moon, the stars are glitching right now, y'all. Look at that. See, the sky is glitching.
I observe the universe winking. How can it be happening? Can't.
They basically saying this is the end, you know what I'm saying? It's over.
Shit, it's a code. What is it?
It's a code. You see, time is up, man. That's why the Bible says the signs will be in the stars, the sun, and the moon. Nobody's telling us what's going on. The signs are in the sky. Nobody knows the time, the day, or the hour, but the signs will be in the sky. And we see everything happening in the sky right now. But this video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning in.
Nature will always show us the signs, y'all. So pay attention to nature all the time.
Hold up. Is that real? This is the mandrake plant, and it looks like it's alive.
Bruh, what is that?
Hold up.
No way that's real, right? Come on, man. That's crazy.
Spiritual meaning of...
You need to walk by faith and not sight.
Spiritual meaning...
Alright, now I threw this clip in here because I walked outside and I saw the black butterfly, and I haven't seen a black butterfly in a while, so I wanted to get the meaning behind that. So I threw this in here. Let me know if you guys even seen any butterflies or insects. And do you guys even like search up the meaning of it? Let me know in the comments. America, it's time. Everyone wake up. The fact that other countries are more aware compared to America is so sad. Yup, indeed. That's crazy though. Like in other countries, I don't even think they sell like that food like they do here. I heard a lot about that. Like they even ban like food like that in other countries, but here, they gonna poison your food. They gonna make sure they poison your food. You trying to get some organic fruit? Say goodbye. It's not letting get that. I don't know what's going on here, but that is facts right here though. They saying right here. That is true. What are they doing? This is a parade. They in like jail suits. Prisoners of war. What's going on here? Y'all let me know because I'm confused. Alright, I'm gonna skip that.
90 to 30. Why? Because I'm in the hood. That's a good answer. I'll be speaking to this motherfucker too. But you got any guns in the car? No, sir, I ain't got no guns in the car. I'll be right back and grab you one. Well, that's how you serve and protect the community.
That's a cool cop.
You were
right
doing
there,
90 to 30. Why? Because I'm in the hood. That's a good answer. I'll be speaking to this motherfucker too. But you got any guns?
He said, because I'm in the hood. That's a good answer. I'll be speaking.
Serve and protect the community.
Now that is funny. That was a funny cut. My bad. Y'all had to throw that in there. That is true though. Because I'm in the hood.
Started reading contracts, even though contracts are hard to understand. 50 pages? There's no way a can. And addendums and also like when you gotta have another interpret a contract for you and it's English, you don't started reading contracts.
It is true, man. A lot of craziness be going on, as we all know.
Wait, did the CIA create Hollywood?
Did the government create Hollywood?
Now, why do you believe that Hollywood was created by the CIA?
First off, you guys do know the Pentagon has a budget for film.
I know that.
That's a fact.
Candace Owens isn't lying here. The Pentagon has been making films in Hollywood for over 100 years, which is pretty much the beginning. The first silent film was made in 1910. And Candace tells us why the government's in the movie-making business.
Because they're concerned about certain narratives. They get involved with, like, World War films, like How Are We Telling a Story About History? Usually it's because we're lying about what we did or trying not to make Americans aware of the crimes against humanity that we commit overseas.
And they've made a ton of movies like Transformers, Iron Man, I Am Legend, Black Hawk Down, James Bond, Captain Phillips, just to name a few. It even goes further and says that more than 2,500 films and TV shows have been supervised by the military and Secret Service. But honestly, this doesn't even surprise me because anything that involves the military has to be approved by the Department of Defense, which means that the government has to approve the script before they can even get into production. It just makes you think. The government only puts out films they want you to see.
Your favorite war movie is probably a psyop.
Wow. And they be putting some truths in them scenes too. So they know exactly what they're doing when they be doing that too. Alright. Gotta give you the truth and a lie at the same time, so.
You need to see this. This man exposes how you can brush your teeth with an apple and exposes how it's not natural at all to be brushing your teeth.
Brush your teeth real good. Make them real good. Nice and shiny and squeaky clean. And then eat yourself a piece of white bread. Chew it up real good and swallow it. Then run your tongue over your teeth. You can feel the film on your teeth.
Now this is where he explains the difference when you eat an apple after brushing your teeth instead of man-made processed food like the white bread.
Raw, delicious red apple. And eat that. When you're finished eating it, run your tongue over your teeth and you will find that your teeth are cleaner than before you ate it.
At this point, he reveals how animals in nature do not brush their teeth as well, and they probably have way better than teeth than most people.
Brushing the teeth is a sign that what you're eating is absolutely bad for you. So cows don't brush their teeth. Horses don't brush their teeth. If a horse or cow needs to brush his teeth, it's because of what man has done to its food. But the cow and the horse would never eat anything other than what nature provides for it. And so they don't have to have a dentist. They don't have to have a doctor. They don't have to have any of that.
You need to see this. This man exposes how you can brush your
I didn't know that, man. So you can actually just use an apple. Wow, that's dope.
Bro, tell me why the fuck this thing just fell out of my Burger King and is now fucking moving on its own. What in the actual fuck?
Now watch this. This is a slice of fish. This is supposed to be whitey. He's got skin on everything. Look at it. Right? The insides of it is like a diaper material. Look at that. You know, like a wet diaper? Right? Now watch this. Now where do you know a fish, you can squeeze it like a sponge like this? Where on the planet you know you can squeeze a fish like that? Now look. Put it back in the water. And it's whole again. It's a fish. See?
Okay, so here's my sink. It is a touch sensor thing. And here's some strawberries. Nothing happens when I touch the box, but when I touch a strawberry, but nothing happens when I touch the box, just the strawberries.
That was strange. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Get another slice. Now, in my time growing up, I never seen a whitey fish this fucking big. Well, I know it probably got them, but I ain't never seen them like this. You know, I seen them. This was the biggest. I remember seeing them like this right here. And look, it's all the same. You squeeze it like a sponge. Look, it ain't breaking up or nothing. You put it in the water, and it's a whole fish again.
Follow for more.
Tell me why the
I don't know.
fuck
That
this
was
thing just
crazy
fell
right
out
there,
of my
though.
purse.
Why is that moving? I would have threw that burger right away.
These interviewers try to ask Jackie Chan on what he really believes happened to Bruce Lee, as many people have multiple theories on what happened to him.
He upset it because of his success in the film industry and taking the martial art around the world, that he upset it, the triad, mafia organization.
No.
Okay, that wasn't true. The other said that he was fighting a curse that was... Nope, that's not true.
This is where Jackie Chan explains supposedly what really happened to Bruce Lee after he said all these theories are not true.
That news in the public, I think, in the old days, 30 years ago, because the communication not fast enough.
Yeah.
There's no internet, nobody knows. He in somebody's house. Yeah, that's everybody knows. He in somebody's house. My boss go to pick him up, and then send him to the hospital. Then that's the true thing.
Was he trying to tell us something in the end here? He said you can find more details yourself. Let me know your thoughts below.
Of course, you can find out more. I don't want to say in detail.
Yeah.
You find out the detail yourself.
To do the dive myself.
These interviewers try to ask Jackie Chan on what he really believes happened.
They probably killed him, man. For real. I really feel like he was definitely spiritual, man. He the one that came up, be like water. Now, where did you hear that from? Before Bruce Lee said that. That's deep, right there. Be like water? That is deep. When you really think about it, that's deep, man. Like, damn, what did he really mean by that? Be like water. You know? I feel like he was poisoned or something. They got my boy. It's tough. They get us all, though. They get all the people that talk truth.
You get charged in a court because you're a battery and then sit in a cell, a battery cell. A bank is a river bank because it directs the current sea. Money is water. This is why we say liquidity. Sun and moon, masculine, feminine, fire and water. Money is moony. This is the water aspect, the female. Hence why there's a correlation between the full moon and the new moon and the forex market. The moon attracts the water's tides. This is why the sea levels are higher wherever the moon is. The moon has an effect on our mood because we are 80% water. Your birth certificate is not you. It's the corporation that you represent because you choose to identify yourself with the name, which is the corporation. When you die, you're called a corpse. You are not the name, you are the I am, which is the invisible intelligence, consciousness. You get charged in a court because you're a battery and then sit.
Apparently, there's a new strange condition that's happening to make people see demonic faces. And these are the faces that people are starting to see. Pointy ears and elongated Joker-like smiles. Look like a gremlin of some sort. This is the new condition that they're talking about. A 59-year-old Victor was one of the first people to encounter this new illness. Yeah, he woke up one day and said his family members had elongated eyes and deep scars on their faces, as y'all seen in that video before. And allegedly, they're blaming it on the head trauma that he had. Now they making it go viral, which makes me think, is more people going to start to see these demonic faces? This makes me think about this movie right here, They Lived. You know, where similar things was happening when they put on the glasses. Now, I keep trying to tell y'all, as the veil between the spiritual realm and the physical realm keeps thinning, you're gonna start to see a lot more how can I put this, strange things. But I'm honestly curious though, what y'all think about people starting to see demonic faces from this rare condition? In the comments, like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
They're capping. Since when has it been a demon face syndrome? That's cap. They know what's going on. There's something bigger coming. This is programmed to make us believe that we are crazy. We're hallucinating. No. There's some BS right here. For real. They know exactly what they're doing with this one. They about to get exposed. That's what's going on. The reptiles about to get exposed. Cause since when? Like, come on, y'all. Get out of here.
Censored, here's the weird stuff I love. Imagine your vision is totally normal, and then one day you see demonic features everywhere on people only, just like this, what you see behind me. Now, that's a reality for a man named Victor Shera. He has extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called PMO, and it's commonly known as, or now known because people didn't know about it at first. It's called the demon face syndrome. People with the condition see parts of other people's...
They just made that up. Come on. Come on, y'all.
Faces
really
distorted in shape, texture, position, or color. For Shera, that means grotesque, grimace, elongated eyes, and deeply etched scars. Also pointed ears. There are 75 known cases of the disorder. My next guest, well, we talk about it, and he is censored. Here's a weird...
BS. I'll call BS.
Everyone, please keep Baltimore in your prayers. Key Bridge has collapsed after a ship hit it. According to the videos we've been seeing in certain news outlets, it appears that the ship lost control and power prior to hitting the bridge, and cars were detected in the lake, which police are rushing to rescue. This happened at around 1 a.m. while the ship was traveling from Bali to Sri Lanka, and according to the police commissioner of Baltimore, this was not done intentionally at all.
There is absolutely no indication that there's any terrorism, that this was done on purpose. Our criminal intel is working with the FBI and other federal and state agencies to get all the intel that we have, but there's absolutely no indication that it was intentional.
Everyone, please keep Baltimore in your prayers.
It's tough.
From John Carpenter. They control what you see.
We have been lulled into a trance.
They decide what you hear.
Wake up! They're all about you, all around you.
You think they're people, just like you.
What do these things want, and why are they here?
You're wrong. Dead wrong. John Carpenter's They Live. Rated R. From John Carpenter.
They live. Rated R. Two rights in the movie, right, y'all?
This man is really going through it. Not only was he recently diagnosed for having demon face syndrome, but every person that he sees looks like this.
Imagine your vision is totally normal, and then one day you see demonic features everywhere on people only, just like this, what you see behind me. Now, that's a reality for a man named Victor Shera. He has extremely rare yet terrifying disorder called PMO, and it's commonly known as, or now known because people didn't know about it at first. It's called the demon face syndrome.
I don't know about y'all, but this obviously has to do with some spiritual warfare, because the doctor had never even heard about it, and the fact that there's only 75 cases made him have to come up with an explanation and diagnosis to let 59-year-old Victor Shera know exactly what was going on.
Condition, we're told, is called demon face syndrome. Now, it's when an individual sees someone and their face seems distorted, almost satanic, demon-like. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
I haven't, and to your point, when I saw that only 75 cases have been reported, I said, ooh, we really looked high and low to find this one. But
this man is really going...
I call BS, man. They know. They trying to program us to make us believe that we are crazy, right? So when they do expose themselves, yo, you got demon syndrome. What? Get out of here! I see what I see. I'm not hallucinating or none of that. Or demon. See what I'm saying? This is what that's how they're gonna pull that card. They're gonna pull the demon syndrome card on us. Really? Not knowing that I see right through you. Like, this is a real shape-shifting being. So this is what's about to happen, man. I'm thinking they about to expose themselves, and they just trying to get us prepared for what's going down.
Face, they're trying to tell you that demons are walking with us, and this is their way of trying to tell us in secrets. They're trying to make this normal, so when we walk down the street and see one of these faces, we say, hey, it's just another person. No, these are demons. Remember, 2024 is going to unlock everything that was hidden. So all the time that we thought demons wasn't real, we're about to see it. When we thought aliens wasn't real, we're about to see it. It was a time where we needed our third eye to see these demons and spirits. Not no more, because the solar eclipse is all connected to events like this. People don't want to believe we are in the end times. They never did their spiritual work. They never did their shadow work. They just went about their life like, hey, shit is just regular. All these events is connected to the solar eclipse, but people still say the solar eclipse is just another day. They are releasing demons from under the ground. These demons once lived under the planet, but now they're being pushed up to the surface. So we're about to be walking around, eating with them, watching games with them, doing everything with them. Shit, don't be surprised if they start making TikTok videos. The movie They Live came out in 1988. It tried to expose what was really happening behind the scenes. But people say, give me my popcorn, give me my hot dog. I just want to watch the movie. You missed what they was trying to tell you. But now nothing is hitting no more, because everything that was hitting in the dark is coming to the light. The solar eclipse, dark and the light, and these demons are about to be seen with all of us. You can call them demons, jinns, fallen angels, interdimensional beings, whatever name you want to give them. Just remember, they don't like us. The human race is being slowly replaced with artificial intelligence and demons. We are being replaced at a fast pace, but people still don't want to see it yet. If you put your cell phones down and look up, you will see all kinds of strange events happening above our heads. People are seeing 3 full moons. 3 full moons? Things like this is not normal. These are not humans. They are really demons. You have to do your spiritual work, your shadow work. You got to ground. You have to do all this kind of extra work, because the world we are going into in 2024, we're going to need all the protection. For more info, Shadows of the Matrix Part 2.
I think this video explains what they mean by unclean spirits, right? Let's see what a pepperoni looks like under the microscope. A little pigback won't hurt, right? Right. Let's watch this under the microscope. He pinched a little piglet fat. Oh no. What's that? It looks like a worm of some sort. Interesting.
Keep seeing videos like this, man.
Now let's see what it looked like under the microscope. Oh, and did it just move?
It's moving, y'all. It's moving, man.
Okay, he decided to investigate and cut a little pig fat and put it under the microscope. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is y'all still eating pepperoni after this or not? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay.
Not after seeing that. Come on, man. If you still eating that, then hey, man, do your thing. Do your thing. You must like worms. Because I can't. No, after seeing that, it's gonna have to take me a couple days.
Kai was watching one of those police chasing streams.
Yeah.
And I think it was in Atlanta, in his hometown. And all his fans during the police chase were saying, oh, we found his Instagram. He's on live right now. He follows you. Kai goes to his Instagram and he sees, oh shit, he is following me.
He's alive! Nigga, what? He follows me!
Tell Kai I'm in his bitch. And usually, like, when he does, like, his pranks, he's saying, like, oh, turn left, and the car would turn left. But that's fake.
Yeah.
Fam.
Okay, make a left now, gang, if you watch it. Make a left, look! Clear! Make a left!
He goes on live with the guy that's getting chased.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
like, gang, pull over, pull over.
Bro, get off, bro! Pull over, bro!
Nah, put my face on this bitch at all,
Bro, pull over!
Fuck no. The guy's like, fuck that guy. He's like, I know my route. This is what he said. I know my route. He's ready to like to go.
Damn.
I ain't doing shit you tell me to do, bro. I know my route, gang. I just had to let you know I'm watching, bro. I'm off this bitch. But he's like, yo, Kai. He's like, yo, if I go, like, tell everyone go follow my YouTube. And everyone's going like, what is going on right? Kai was watching one of those police chasing streams.
That's crazy. How that even happen like that, y'all?
We are radiant beings. That the sun actually empowers us. The sun should kill us too. The sun is an actual solar weapon. We shouldn't even be able to take that sun, y'all. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of beings. It's a lot of beings, y'all. It's a lot of beings. It's a whole lot of beings on different planets that cannot take the sun at all. The Pleiadians can't take the sun. There are entire different, and the Pleiadian race is an advanced extraterrestrial race that look just like human beings, and they can't take the sun. The reptilians, powerful as fuck, and they can't take the sun. That's why they gotta shapeshift into human beings. And then they still spend most of their time living in caves and underground. The reptilian race. They can't take the sun. You see what I'm saying? The insectoids. That's an extraterrestrial race. They're like tall ass praying mantis. The insectoids. It's an actual extraterrestrial race. They can't take the sun either, nigga. Really? The grays, the Zeta grays, which is when you think of alien, you think of a Zeta gray because they always showed us Zeta grays, right? They had us thinking the Zeta grays were the only aliens, right? They never went into the different species and all of that, right? Because they didn't want us to know anything about the cosmos, right? The Zeta grays, they one of the most intelligent species throughout the whole multiverse. And they ass can't even take the sun. That's why they got on the gray jumpsuit. That when you see the alien, the gray face with the black eyes, that's an actual space suit. They don't look like that. They have regular eyes like us under those lids. Those black lids that open up, they have regular eyes under there. Those are glasses. And their skin, do you think that's their skin? That's a suit. They can come out of that. They look completely different. No different than when they showed you an astronaut in that big goofy ass suit with that big ass fish bowl. He ain't went to no moon, but they got us thinking that, right? So they got him in this big ass suit, fishbowl helping on. He moving like he really in water, but they got you thinking he floating and shit. Like one small step for man. They underwater like a motherfucker. Like y'all in the whole swimming pool in Hollywood and Cali when they shot that shit. One small step for man, he floating. You think, right? Same thing. Like they can't take our atmosphere. So that's an actual suit that they be having on. But you think that's how they look. That's a suit. It's a space suit. You know what I'm saying? No lie, right? And they can't take the sun, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Don't think this sun is something that everybody can take in this multiverse. I'm just using them as an example. It's many more. It's many more beings that cannot take the sun. We literally channel the frequency of the sun. We give life to the sun. Like, you have to understand the sun is an actual weapon. It's an actual weapon. That's why they can't let it shine 24 motherfucking 7. That's the whole reason that they created clouds. Let's not forget why the clouds were created. The clouds were created to literally block out the sun. No other reason. The clouds wasn't created to just roll by. It wasn't no clouds here originally. Nigga, we never had a cloud in the sky. We never had a cloud in the sky before these beings landed on our planet and invaded us. We ain't have no motherfucking clouds, y'all. We ain't have no clouds. It was two big ass suns in the sky shining 24/7. There was no nighttime, none of that here. You feel me? The whole purpose of clouds is to block out the sun, to stop your cosmic connection, all these divine 93 beings, connection to the sun, as much as possible. We are radiant beings.
You always open that knowledge, man. But clouds, them things is something, ain't they? They will block that sun like that. But you know what? That sun always break through, man. Even when you say, sun, show your face. That's gonna break through them clouds.
The Dan Snyder thing that came out. So there was the documentary called Quiet on Set.
Yeah.
And this is where all the kids start exposing Dan and how weird he was on set. And there's videos of Jamie Lynn Spears.
Zoe 101.
Yeah. One scene where she was talking about called the backpack scene.
Yeah.
And she had like a lollipop thing or like a Gushers thing in her hand where the whole scene was like she couldn't open it, right? And so Jamie Lynn Spears was standing in front of the other girl and she bit into it. Gushers squirted on her face. And she said that, but behind the camera, all the people and Dan that were watching it, they're like, oh, that's a great blank shot.
No.
Yes. It's really overly sexualized thing.
It's obviously not for kids, but they do that to make everybody else like look at it that way.
Yeah.
And obviously for their own pleasure.
Exactly. And
this is fucked up.
Yeah. This is where it gets crazy because Amanda Bynes, the whole time when she was a kid, she had a fake Twitter, posted a photo of her license on that fake Twitter and said, this has been me all the time. Can you imagine having an abortion at 13 because your boss impregnated you?
Dan Snyder?
Yeah.
That's
the Dan Snyder thing that came out. So there was the documentary.
That dude is something right there, man. He is something else.
We're right next to the Key Bridge.
Like, all them people on the bridge just died, dude.
Wow.
Oh my god.
People was on there? That's sad, man. That is sad. Oh, man. That could happen to anybody, too. Oh, that is sad.
The Key Bridge sinking. The bridge is gone.
Ow.
Holy
How did
hell.
that happen? That is crazy, man. And that can happen to anybody right there. But the blink of an eye, you gone just like that. Wow.
Have you all seen this selling human hand?
Excuse me? That's not even funny. That's crazy. Selling a human hand. Oh, man. I think I'm gonna have to go in and end up on that note, y'all. Alright, my good people, man. I hope you guys took something from it, got something from this video, today's video. I'm saying peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. As always, we're gonna keep these videos coming. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.